Welcome back, everyone, to the Perpetual Tech Noob's 1 Hour Algo Challenge. This is the first official episode, y'all. Let's go build something. Hey, everyone. Welcome back. I'm Omari, your Perpetual Tech Noob. Learning more with you. It's time for another PTN 1 Hour Algorithm Challenge. After the last defeat, I'm going to try an easy today. I guess I'm feeling a little less adventurous. There are slight changes to the rubric that I want to share with you before we begin, though. One change is to automatically grant the 30 refactor points if I get a 100% speed ranking return on a submission. Since I'm neither the first nor the most skilled to attempt them on LeetCode, I'll consider a 100 speed score to signify that a refactor isn't necessary. It doesn't mean I will not refactor it, but it won't be necessary. I'll automatically gain the 30 points. Another rule I'll implement is the loss of a successful submission point for each syntax error, like typos or incorrect programmatical grammar, or semantic errors, like not instantiating variables before trying to use them, or using the wrong operations, etc. I will not subtract successful submission points for bad logic, though. One great thing about tech interviews is that the proctors usually wouldn't penalize someone for logical coding errors unless they are too drastically off base. These afford them a better opportunity to grasp your logical path and troubleshooting skills as you correct the operational logic. My last change for now is to subtract 2 points from the explanation timing score whenever I forget to explain a line of code before I finish writing it. I believe I misplaced it earlier when I tied it to the concise explanations grade. And with that out of the way, let's start the clock and build something. Okay. Minimal hours of training to win a competition. You are entering a competition and you are given two positive integers, initial energy and initial experience, denoting your initial energy and initial experience respectively. You are also given two zero-index integer arrays, energy and experience, both of length n. You will face n opponents in order. The energy and experience of the ith opponent is denoted by energy I and experience I, respectively. When you face an opponent, you need to have both strictly greater experience and energy to defeat them, and move to the next opponent if available. Defeating the ith opponent increases your experience by experience I, but decreases your energy by energy I. Before starting the competition, you can train for some number of hours. After each hour of training, you can either choose to increase your initial experience by 1 or increase your initial energy by 1. Return the minimum number of training hours required to defeat all n opponents. Wow, and this is an easy question. It sounds like it's going to be pretty serious. So let's check the constraints first. N is equal to the energy length and experience length. N is the number of the opponents and their energy lengths and experience and energy. One is less than or equal to n, which is less than or equal to 100. So n is any number between 1 and 100 inclusively, pardon me. Initial energy and initial experience, energy I and experience I, will all be between 1 and 100 inclusively. Okay, let's see their example and see how they went through it. If my initial energy was 5 and my initial energy experience, pardon me, and my initial experience was 3, and the opponent's energy starts from 1, the opponent's energy is 1432, the experience is 2631, and the output was 8. Now, if I had 3 initial experience and I went to the first person, I would have, and I went through the first person, I would have 5. So I would need at least one more, no, I would need 2 more energies because I had to have greater than. I would need 2 more energies in experience. Wow, this is crazy. So the largest number plus 1. So let's count that as 7. Minus that would be 5. Minus this would be 2. So I would need 2 more initial experience, right? If I had 5 and I went through the first person, I would have 7, and then I'll be able to complete the rest. So if I took the highest number and found its index, subtracted all the numbers before it, and subtracted this number from it, let's write that down just in case. Experience tactic. Find largest num in experience. Find index, find largest number and its index in experience, right? Then subtract all numbers in experience before the largest number and my starting experience. If that is positive, add it to the training hours. Training hours. Okay, and that's experience tactic. And now you want one for the energy. So when it comes to energy, they said that your energy will deplete for every person that you ran through. So when it comes to energy, if I had 5 at the beginning, by the time I got past the second opponent, I will have basically depleted all my energy. So the rest of the energy needs to be added as as hours. So let's say this, you get the total sum, find total sum of energy list, subtract the initial energy, and if difference is positive, add it to the initial, add it to the training hours. Okay. And with the intuition explained, let's get into the code. Let's go to energy first. Now we're gonna have to set some variables. Training hours equals 0, right? Because hopefully we won't even need any training hours. Training hours equals 0. I think that's about it. Let's go to energy. Seeing that that's the easier one to deal with. Total energy needed. Total energy needed. Hello. Don't mind me, everybody. Just a little on the nervous side. Nothing to see here. Well, other than what I'm trying to show you. Anyway, total energy needed, right? Equals the sum of energy just making sure plus 1, because you have to have more than anything that comes. You have to have a greater amount, right? So total energy needed is sum of energy plus 1. If initial energy is less than total energy, hours is training hours. Training hours plus equals the difference. Training hours, well, I could say equals because this is going to be the first thing on it. But no, training hours plus equals total energy minus initial energy Okay, that was simple enough. Let's move on to the experience. Largest experience equals max of experience, right? Isn't that it? Regular experience, right? Experience. And to find the first time that actually occurred, largest experience index is equal to largest experience index is equal to experience dot index of largest experience. Now, minimum no previous experience sum equals the sum of experience, but only before the index. So let's say largest index experience. And if previous, hold on. Plus initial experience. Now, because the previous experience sum is everything that you had until you got to that index, right? including your own experience. If the previous experience sum is less than largest experience plus 1, because you're supposed to always have it greater. If previous experience sum is less than the largest experience sum, then ours plus equals largest experience plus 1 minus previous experience sum. Previous experience sum. Pardon me, I'm still practicing typing. I am not the fastest. Now, with that said, right? Hopefully we added what we needed to add. Let us return training hours. Okay, with the hope and a prayer. 20 minutes. Let's see. Okay, so we're having an issue already. Runtime error. Name total energy is not defined. Total energy needed. I should have read it over before actually passing it through. Training hours is 0. Total energy needed equals sum of energy plus 1. If initial energy is less than total energy needed, training hours plus equals total energy needed minus initial energy. Largest experience is the largest number in experience. Largest experience index is experience index of largest experience. Previous experience sum is a sum of experience before the largest index experience plus the initial experience. If previous experience sum is less than largest experience sum plus 1. If it's equal or less than largest experience, then you're going to need to increase the training hours of the difference. Largest experience plus 1 minus the previous experience sum. Okay, let's try it again. I think it's fine now. Training hours. Okay, evidently I missed something else. Largest index experience is not defined. Did you mean largest experience? Experience index. Okay. Someone needs to work on his details, his attention to details. Largest experience. All right, the rest of them don't have to worry about the index. Let's try it one more time. Wow, I am really off of my rocker today. Name previous experience sum is not defined. That's because I spelled it wrong here too. Attention to detail needs work. Attention to detail needs work, sir. Okay, 37 minutes. Let's see if it actually runs now. Okay, and it actually passed with 0 runtime so far, 0 milliseconds. But anyway, with a hope and a prayer. Oh, I'll explain big O after I submit it if it's correct. Wrong answer in this test case. You have to get all the way to 63 to get a wrong answer. Let's see what the issue was. Initial energy is 94. For total energy, I said I wanted the sum of the energy. And I wanted to make sure that I was in front of that. Excuse me. Sorry. Which one? And they wouldn't tell you exactly. So, let's do this. After energy calculation and training hours and we're going to do the same thing here. After experience calculation Okay, see the results. 6. So the experience calculation didn't do anything. What we did, we found the largest number. That would be 99. What was my sequence of events? Experience. Right? That'll be you. After that, I don't have to worry because I'll definitely be better than anything. Now here, I would need 7 points, right? If I get over the 7 points, then my experience is going to continue to grow. So I get over this one, not 7 points. I will need 8 points to get past the first one. So what did I say was going to be my sequence for this? 99 minus those 2 items before it and my initial experience. That's why it came up as 0. So if I said 99 minus the one before it, which would have been 16. You can't do that either. If I had 99 and that was the highest, If I found the highest hurdle, right? I would have needed 16 to get from there, from point B to point C. From B to A, I would have needed 8. No, 6. I would have needed 6. So that would have been 22. And then the difference from, how can I think about experience in a way that is going to push? If I don't have enough to get past the first one, I might just have to do a for loop for this one. I thought I could have thought it out without doing a for loop, but let's try it out. For num in experience, if initial experience is less than num, hours plus equals if initial experience hours plus equals the difference, num plus 1 minus initial experience. Let's say difference needed equals and then you're going to have hours plus equals that difference needed, and you're going to have initial experience plus equals num plus difference needed. Right? With that full loop, that should be fine. Hours plus equals difference needed. What was my problem with that? Cannot access local variable hours where it's not associated with a value. Training hours. Hello? Y'all didn't see that. Okay, so now where's the issue? And after energy calculation is 6. Let's say this case. 5. You're going to need one more for this. And then you're going to need 4. And 3, right? So anyway, all of this, 5, 8, 10, right? You're going to need at least 11, and you started off with 5, so you're going to need 6. That's fine. The experience is because it was right before with my first algo, so that means experience is the one I changed. Okay, so experience, initial experience was 3. You'll get past this and you'll add that 2, and then you'll need to add 2 more, right? So that's already 2, and that's that. So really and truly should have been 8. So what was the problem? For num and experience, if initial experience is less than num, right? The first time is greater than num. Oh, because I didn't add it. So training hours initial experience max of 0, because you don't want, if the difference needed is negative, you don't want that to come in. That was supposed to be here. Right? Because regardless of what, initial experience is going to plus equals at num. And if there was a difference needed, then oh, how about that? Instead of having it all here, which don't make no sense, if we skip past this, then you're still going to add that particular number. But if you have to go through this, then you're also going to have to add the difference needed. And it wouldn't be training hours, right? It would be initial experience. Would need to increase by the difference needed. Training hours would need to increase by the difference needed. And regardless of what, initial experience is going to increase by that particular number. So let's try this again. Okay, someone needs to pay more attention to detail and check in their writing. Okay, so that actually worked. You know what? Maybe I should leave that on for now. No, I'll save that for when I'm training. Testing. Okay, I don't know why I ran it again. How much time do I have left? 22 minutes left. Okay, let's see if we can submit this and actually get this easy question done. Wrong answer again at 104. If I had 5 initial energy, I'll get past the first one. I'll need 1 more for that, right? only had an output of 1. Experience is 2 and 5. I'll get past the first one, and so I'll need 1 for that as well. So let's see what the issue was. Excuse me. Oh, first, let's do this so we can actually get a readout. Okay, so experience wasn't counting anything. If initial experience is less than or equal to the num, because you can't have it being exactly the same either, right? That's what it was. It was 5 and 5, so it didn't register. Okay, all right, we ran it again. Let's try to submit it again with a hope and a prayer. Finally, oh snap, 100. Okay, I'm surprised to see that, but evidently the majority of people ended up doing that at the same speed. This can get erased, right? This could get erased. Okay, I know I said it's supposed to be like a technical interview, so let me try to get back on track, right? And I guess it'll be time for the big O explanation. I don't even think I need to refactor, but for refactoring, but let me try to explain big O, right? That's what I need to do. Total energy needed, the sum of energy. So you're already going through, that's O of N. Because you got to go through every item once, right? Initial energy, so that's O of N up there. And for num and experience, you're going through everything once as well. So that's ON 2 times. That's O2N, which is O of N. So my explanation for big O right now is O of N. I do have 18 minutes left, so I guess I can try to refactor. Mind you, when you all are going through technical interviews, you generally don't have to write this kind of stuff out, but I think it's better to keep things in my mind. Evidently, my energy tactic wasn't exactly perfect, but having that thought process at the beginning helped me to refactor it to actually make something work when it was all said and done. All right, let's check the scorecard. I find it funny that last time I didn't explain my intuition. This time I didn't explain before each line of code. And once again, my big O explanation was off and incomplete as well. I really got to get myself together when it comes to practicing this. Wow, just slipped in over 70. But regardless, mission success. All right, y'all. Until next time, you know how it goes. Keep building.